Hey, what's up everyone? James from Junkyard Fox. Thank you so much for joining me. And today we're taking a look at this bad boy right here. This is the ThruNite Archer Mini Flashlight. A budget-friendly, very simple to operate EDC style flashlight. Now, big thank you to ThruNite who sent this to us a few months back. In fact, they sent several. So not only have I been testing this one out, Corvo Negro has been testing it out as well. And even then, we have a brand new that we're going to be giving away to one lucky viewer at the end of this video. So let's talk about what I like about this light, what I don't, and once again, stick around for a chance to win one of your own. Let's get to it. Okay, folks, so as always, right before the sun sets, I just want to show the light so you can see all the details and talk about the specs. So this light, I don't have the exact measurement, but I measured it previous to filming, and it's a little bit past 3 inches. So it's about 3.2, 3.3 inches, something along those lines, and it is half an inch tall. Once again, that's just, you know, it's not exact, okay? It's just so you get the idea of the size and the length of it. Now, it is 34 grams. If you want something super precise, the dimensions are 83 millimeters by 16.7 millimeters. And it is made out of premium type 2 hard anodized, I'm assuming that's aluminum. Now, this is a USB-C rechargeable light. So I'm guessing this is a newer trend with flashlights lately, because my last Phoenix light review does the same thing. You unscrew the top, and you can see right there where you would plug it in, and there's a little light indicator right here, you know, if it's charging, if it's, you know, all that stuff, it's fully charged. I really like this. I feel more comfortable having this if I'm going to be out in the wilderness or whatever than some little rubber flap here that I feel like over the long haul, over the passage of time, this will rip off or whatever. So I feel more comfortable, you know, say if I drop this in a puddle or something. So speaking of dropping in a puddle, this is submersible up to 2 meters, and it is impact resistant up to 1.5 meters. So the usual stuff you're used to from modern day flashlights, especially ThruNite. This very minimalistic approach that ThruNite has been doing this last year, I kind of like that for the most part. If you notice in their older lights, they're a lot more complicated, a lot more texturing and knurling and all that stuff. So, you know, that has its place. And then sometimes it's something very simplistic. Here's another older ThruNite. And as you can tell, once again, a lot of texturing. So anyway, let's get these out of the way. I really like this light, guys. It's very simplistic. It runs you about 25 bucks. It only has 3 different modes: low, high, and strobe. So very simplistic. It's going to be a very short video. Simple button back here. Just click once to operate, click twice to get to high, click 3 times for strobe. Obviously you can't see that much right now, so I'm going to wait to the sunset to show them in action. It's very reminiscent of my very first EDC light, which was a Streamlight Micro Stream. I think a lot of us started out that way. So it's, you know, not the strongest light, you know, not very expensive or anything like that. I really like that. Of course, you have your pocket clip, goes on your belt, or you can put this on your ball cap in case you need to, you know, hands-free to operate, you know, do some truck auto repairs or something like that. The button is plastic. I will say I don't really like that too much. I feel like it's too easy to click as opposed to something like a rubber type of button. That's just me. I'm guessing, if I had to guess, in the long term, in, you know, 5 years, 10 years from now, the plastic will outlast rubber. But in the meantime, I don't really like plastic buttons. I feel like they're too easy to press. So before you know it, the light's been on in your pocket or something like that. And I don't like that. It just runs the risk of when you really need it, you know, it's out of juice or it's low on juice. So, you know, that's a personal preference thing. All right, folks. So it is nighttime, as you can tell. So let's go down to this vacant lot. And I have it on low mode right now. Just make sure I don't slip and bust my head open again. All right, so obviously being in the city, there's just a lot of lights. But what I like about this lot is, check it out over here. Nice and dark, so we can show it in action. So like I said earlier, this only has 3 modes, an extremely simplistic flashlight. So right now I have it on low mode. Low mode is 18 lumens and will last you 7.5 hours. Obviously, this is, 18 lumens isn't much. It's something more like looking inside your tent, inside your pack, in your vehicle. And this would work fine indoors because it's, the light would bounce from walls. And I have spotted quite a hideous creature over there. All right, so from here, let's double click the button, 1, 2, and look at that. How impressive is that? So this is high mode. Hey, what's up, buddy? All right, folks, so this is Andrew Jackson. This is my boy. Oh my God, there's 2 of them now. This is my little girl, Kali. She doesn't really come out much, but since I've been home more, since I can't go camping or anything, she's been hanging out here. So both of these uglies are joining me today. Say hi, Kali. Say hi. All right, so anyway, let's go back to over here. What was I saying? High is 408 lumens. It will last you 2.8 minutes. After that, it will drop to 157 lumens, and that lasts you 52 minutes, so almost an hour. So yeah, you don't want to keep this running continuously. It's just going to eat up your battery very quickly. And the max distance on high is 87 meters. So pretty impressive. Once again, now this is an EDC light, okay? So of course this is not going to stand up to, like, last week's the recent flashlight review where it had, up to 3,000 lumens. This is something in the city, just, something you have on your person. And then I would always suggest to have something a little bit more substantial in your backpack, bug out bag, vehicle kit, whatever the case may be. So this is just meant to be, EDC on your person, and 408 lumens illuminates very great. Look, we can observe this little thing hunting moths. All right, so anyway, let's go ahead and get to the last mode. Sorry, I'm kneeling down so it's closer to get to my notes. The last mode is strobe mode. You triple click it, 1, 2, 3. And that is 355 lumens, and it will last you 110 minutes. I've mentioned many times I really don't have much of a need for strobe mode myself. You guys comment down below, does it really come in handy? It helped me one time. I had to place this in the back of my ex-girl's car because it just died in the middle of a dark road, so we didn't want to get hit while pushing the vehicle. So I did put this in the rear window, the back window of the car, just to, get the attention of drivers nearby. But other than that, I've never really used it. But yeah, like I said, very simplistic 3 modes. So turn it off. Once again, click once for low, double click for high, triple click for strobe. Good stuff. Okay, folks, so that is about the long and short of it. It is a very simple light, so this is going to be a very simple and short video. So I'm really liking this light. I gotta say, it's nice to get back to the basics. I think there's like this unspoken arms race with the flashlight companies these days where they're just trying to cram so many features and different modes into their flashlights. And at least to me, sometimes they overshoot the landing and they make something that's just way too complicated to memorize, especially, when you're getting a flashlight every couple of months to test. All those things start erasing in my mind. So I like something, once again, to keep it simple. You got your basic simple light looking inside your vehicle, in your glove compartment, in your tent. You got something a little stronger if you're traversing through, a dark alley or through the woods or something, going to the restroom. And then when it's party time, triple click, you got the strobe. Very simple, USB rechargeable. And to me, at least, it's, this blast from the past. It reminds me of my early days with EDC and one of my first lights. If you remember, longtime viewers, I used to have a little pouch, and I would have my Swiss Army knife, my stream light, and a lighter. And boom, I already had, I had a cutting tool, source of illumination, a source of fire, and something like this, and it works great. So check it out. I don't have a lighter right now, but there would be a lighter here. So, if anyone looking for ideas for everyday carry, this worked great for me for many years. I may even bring this back. So, I like the light. I like the simplicity. If there's a few things I don't like, it's the plastic button. I wish it was a tougher, like just a more resistant or rubbery type of button, because this has turned on in my pocket several times. Now the last question is, is this going to be my new EDC light? Is it going to be replacing the old Champion, which is the Through Night T1? Check out that review if you haven't. No. Okay, I'm going to sound like a hypocrite here, but, I'm complaining about lights being too complicated. In fact, Avril Lavigne wrote a song about lights being too complicated these days. But I do like this one that has a little bit more to offer. I like the fact this one that, in both the high and the low, it's just more, it's stronger in light, and then it could go a little lower if I needed to go like moonlight mode. Then, of course, the magnetic back. So I'm spoiled, and I got something like this that it's going to just run circles around this in terms of strength and how long it lasts. But once again, there's something to be said about simplicity. In fact, Cuervo Negro takes this light over this one any day. He doesn't like lights that are just a little too bulky on your jeans, stuff like that, too heavy. He likes this light because, I'm stealing his style right now. He likes to carry his light right here. Just easy access. We have one up for giveaway. So if you want to enter this giveaway, a winner will be drawn next week. So go ahead and give us a thumbs up, comment down below. It doesn't matter. Comment you're in. Something like that. And a winner will be drawn at random in a couple of days. So stay tuned. And then once the winner is selected, you have 7 days to reach out to me. If 7 days pass and nothing, a new winner will be chosen. But a great little light. I would say that this light is not only great as a backup, that's what I'm going to do with this one, but it's also great to introduce someone to the concept of EDC, whether it's, say, your significant other or a child of yours, something like that. The basics of preparedness right here. And that's about it for us, folks. So thank you for watching. As always, appreciate all your support. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, comment down below to enter, and we'll see you guys next week with another video. Now go outside and get your boots dirty.